How do I explain this in an easy to understand way? Um, Imagine you're comparing the weather in the UK with the weather in Death Valley to understand the differences between mood disorders and personality disorders, okay? So the UK is known for very changeable weather. One moment it's sunny, and the next it could be raining or even snowing. So this unpredictability is like mood disorders. So just like the weather in the UK, a person with a mood disorder, such as bipolar disorder, can experience really sudden changes in their mood. So they might feel extremely happy and full of energy on some days, like a rare, sunny British day, and then suddenly feel very sad or hopeless on others, as if a sudden storm cloud has rolled in. So these mood changes are intense, but they're not constant. There's calm periods in between, much like how UK weather has breaks in it, and it stays the same. On the other hand, Death Valley's weather is extremely hot and consistent, and it's known for being one of the hottest places on Earth, isn't it? And this doesn't much change. So, this consistent climate can represent personality disorders. So, just like Death Valley's relentless heat, a personality disorder like borderline personality disorder, for example, involves a long term pattern of thinking and behaving that is deeply ingrained and consistent over time. So people with BPD might consistently have trouble in relationship, experience intense emotions that they find really hard to control, or see things in black and white without any grey area. So this isn't something that comes and goes like the weather. It's more like the steady, consistent climate of Death Valley, always present and defining the landscape. So when we talk about getting help for these conditions, for mood disorders, the UK's weather, it's about finding ways to manage these sudden changes. So, like carrying an umbrella, for example, or wearing layers of clothes, metaphorically speaking, obviously, when it gets cold. And this might involve medications to stabilize mood swings or therapy to develop strategies for dealing with emotional storms. So for personality disorders, this is the Death Valley's climate, the approach is much more about adapting to the environment in a sustainable way. So, for example, if you were to go visit Death Valley, you would make sure that you had enough water and you had sun protection. So therapy, especially, helps individuals with a personality disorder like BPD to understand and gradually change their patterns of thinking and behaving, making life much more manageable despite the constant heat. So, in a nutshell, I suppose mood disorders are like the UK's weather, unpredictable and changing. You don't know what it's going to be like. You could start off the day sunny and end the day snowing. Personality disorders are like Death Valley, boiling hot all the time, consistent and enduring. And each one requires a different kind of preparation and understanding on how to navigate through life effectively. You wouldn't wear the same clothes or bring, the same sunblock to Death Valley that you would use in the UK. Does that make sense? I think I may have complicated it even more.